Hello, my beautiful nail babes and nail friends. Welcome back to the channel where I am now. Ta da ta ta. The nail authority. Okay, I still want to help solve all of your nail struggles by trying all the nail things so you don't have to. And now I just happen to be the nail authority on them as well. Nevertheless, if you are new to the channel, I thank you so much for coming. And if you are an oldie but goodie, you know that you have my love and appreciation and support. And thank you for coming back. So for those of you that may have seen my name changes on all of my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, IG, and YouTube universe, the space that's out here, please know that it is not a mistake. I have had to evolve, people, and a mentor of mine told me that after doing some training, some of you will find out that I did some training with some people out in Young Nails, is that my name nail struggles just didn't fit anymore. So I am obliged to listen to those who are successes in the areas that I want to be. So now this is the new name, people. It is the Nail Authority. So just letting you know that I have a treat for you all today, and that is this lovely package that came from Maniology. So of course the name Nail Struggles is on there because hey, that's when I received it. Nevertheless, if you see this address, this is a perfect address to be able to send me goodies. It's just now that it will be the Nail Authority. Okay, nevertheless, people, guess what we are about to do? We are about to dive right into the video. All right, people, I want to go ahead and let's go ahead and pull these items out because I have not really had an opportunity to look through them in that. I just kind of slid open the package so that it would be able to get everything out of here, and here we are. So just so you know, I got all of these wonderful items from the people at Maniology. And so I just want, if you don't know, Maniology is just a wonderful stamping company. So for those of you that don't know anything about stamping, I will be introducing you today, especially with Maniology. Okay, they are one of the most premier stamping companies that are here in the nail industry, who come and hail out of Hawaii. So aloha to my friends in Hawaii and to all of my Samoan and Polynesian and otherwise Hawaiian-based personnel and people that are in the islands and everywhere else around the world. Yeah, wonderful to meet you all and saying hello to you. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and we're going to dive right into some of these things, and I want to be able to show you what they sent me here today. Okay, so we'll go for the first thing that I did get, which is this stuff, which we're going to just zoom in a little bit because that would be better. This stuff is called sticky base coat. So for those of you who don't know, stamping is an air dry system, unless it says that it can be cured by putting your hand into a UV and LED lamp. But typically stamping products are air cured, so that is something that you need to know. This means you don't need a lamp for them. So this is the sticky base coat, which means you would be able to put it down. It helps to make it where the surface of you being able to stamp across has a bit of a grip to it. Okay, so I see some beautiful polishes in here as well, and so I'm going to take those out because this is one very beautiful set, and I would not want you to miss this if this is something that you would be interested in, because this is right on trend on spring. Okay, all right, so we have an orange, and this is the color B436, and I'll put it in the camera just so you can see. B436 is called the color Papaya, and then the pink is called color B435, was called Pataya, which is P-I, remember P-T-A-Y-A, Pataya. And last but not least, this is color B437, which is Mangosteen. Okay, so those are just some amazing colors. And as you see, not only are they nail lacquer, which means you can paint them on the nail for your base color, they are also stamping polishes, so they will quickly air dry. I know people will wonder all the time, why can't you just use regular nail polish? I'm gonna tell you right now, because typically regular nail polish does not have the pigment and the ability to be able to stamp and have that complete richness of color as do your stamping nail polishes. That's why, if for anybody that ever decides to get into stamping, you want to invest in a set of stamping polishes. All right, with this, they also gave me the Angle Precision 105 brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out because, you know, why not? And I love that, I mean, it's so high end, and that it also comes with a cap, and that is a beautiful thing because the room that I have, that I'm in, that my nail supplies are in, that I film in, gets quite a bit of sunlight. So we see here that it is angled, okay, We see here that it is angled, and what I do love about these is that because you can use them to clean up around the sides, and not only for your regular polish, but for your stamping and that, to be able to use a little acetone. I like to use, it's interesting, but I like to use a nail polish but I like to add a little bit more acetone in it to kind of get that higher acetone concentration, so that it definitely removes the stamping polish and the polish or whatnot off my fingernails. So this is the 105 Angle Precision Brush. Beautiful brush, by the way, so high end and quality. All right, the next nail stamping plate that we have is this MP M053. So I'm going to take this out so we can take a look at it. So for those of you who don't know, that when a nail stamping plate comes, it has this blue cover on it. So in order to get to the images that are stamped in here, it kind of helps if you use a little bit of like a tweezer or something like that. Let's see if it's going to be easy for me. And you're going to take it and literally just kind of pull that off, okay? Because you won't be able to pick up these images with your stamper until you remove that blue film. But as you can see, Maniology M053, that is just one beautiful plate that has all of those very on trend, those triangle designs. You have hearts, you have a little bit of, you know, lightning bolt in there, because who wants to say that they want to be able to strike somebody out of their heart? Who knows? Whatever it is your mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. All right, so that's plate M053 that you will see those beautiful designs in, and it seems that we have some layered designs here. Okay, so layered designs usually mean that there's one that has to go down, and then there might be another stamping layer that may either stamp on top or part, or you for separate as a type of image that you are trying to gain. So we're going to go ahead and stick that back in its sleeve, and then we'll also see the next stamping plate. So this is Maniology M299. So those of you that needs to see, just says MP M299 on the back, and I'm going to take my time and be able to remove the blue sticker off of this as well, just to peel off the corner. And look at here, you're gonna work now. You're gonna let me be great today. All right, so I absolutely love this, because if you all have not seen on social media, there are so many nail artists that are doing lots of these like abstract, almost blobby designs, but they're doing it with like clunks or hunks of hard gel and stuff like that. But I would love to be able to stamp something on this and maybe put some hard gel on it, just to see the dimension of the shape itself. So I am very interested to see how this stamps out. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next thing. This is the tool, which it says it's tool 017. Let's take this out. Oh God, I love this little thing. Oh, do you all see this? Isn't this so cute? This little pineapple on top of it. And if you don't know what this is, you push it down. It has this little grabber thing. So I'm gonna show you exactly what this is for. So, okay, so I put cotton in here, but I'll be honest with you, if this were me, I probably would put a lint-free wipe in here, because the point is that you want to use this to be able to clean up like around your fingers and stuff, and you don't want to be able to touch the items, especially since this is a stamping polish is a type of like lacquer. If you don't know, it's a type of that stamping polish is a type of lacquer or nail polish that comes off when you hit it with any type of polish remover or acetone. So this helps save your fingers, so that if you have like nail polish or the stamping polish on, you're doing this, you're not messing up your fingers and that. So that's what this cute little cutie patootie here is, to be able to help you clean up, and you can even get it down to small amounts. So this is a beautiful, perfect little tool. So I'm happy, excited that we got that. All right, so last but not least, we also got this nail stamping starter kit. So let's open this up. Oh yeah, I forgot I chose this. Okay, people, so let me go ahead. I am going to go ahead and remove the blue film off of this. Okay. All right, so this is plate M032. That is a part of the stamping kit. And you will notice, if I bring it just a little closer, these are Halloween designs, okay? But I personally, as a content creator, and I realize it is never too early to get ready for the seasons, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I love this plate for the brains right here. Absolutely love that. I'm gonna create something with that, not only with nails, but something that's gonna be gory to give to my nephew who likes Halloween. So there we go. So inside of the stamping kit also comes a starter kit, stamping guide that kind of walks you through the instructions of what you need to do in order for you to learn how to stamp, and of course your QR code for the tips and tricks. So for those of you who want to scan that, go right ahead. Okay. All right. To watch their videos. Then they also have a scraper that is on the inside, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this scraper out because I think this scraper will be very good for what we have to use today. And then let's see what else we have. It's talking about your creative venture is about to begin. Okay, as a way of choosing Maniology, our way of saying thank you, we're giving you our best-selling monocle stamper with your next order. So go ahead and purchase one of these, and then you'll be able to get a free monocle stamper on your next order. All right, in addition, what comes with this stamping kit, all right, let's see which one's gonna let me be great today. I don't know, people. Can we get it out? She's trying, people. She's trying. In a minute, you know what? But we'll be right back. All right, people, this is still the nail stamping kit, but due to technical difficulties, I had difficulty getting the stuff out of there. All right, so it does come with a stamping polish tool, which comes with black polish and then the clear top coat. Okay, so you do need to know, like I said, regular lacquer, not gel polish. And it also comes with its own little, looks like little ice cube stamper. So let's see if we can pull that out of here, see what that looks like. It's a small starter little ice cube stamper that has the top and a sticky surface there and then it also is able for you to see through so that you can see the stamp of your design. So I love the nail stamping starter kit. So for those of you who have not started or want to be able to get a stamping starter kit, I'll go ahead and make sure that I place my nice little code across the bottom, which in this case is going to be Struggles 10, so Struggles 10 for you to be able to get a discount over on the products at Maniology.com. Okay, so a nail stamping starter kit is a great place to start if you just want to go ahead and start and be able to get some designs, learn to get some designs on your nails, especially for those who may be drawing challenged or artist challenged. Nevertheless, people, let's go ahead and dive into some examples of what you can do. Okay, people, so I am getting ready to show you all some examples and to be able to use some of our stamping polishes, but there are some things that you need. So I'm gonna back this up a little bit and see if we can see this. Okay, some of you may see this, some of you may not, but this is a textured table towel. Some people do like to use paper towel. I just like textured table towels when I am stamping. It just makes it easier to absorb the polish, and it also has a plastic backing so that it doesn't go onto your table in that, and if you have nail polish in that or remover that's sitting on this, then it will not ruin the surface of your table. You will also need, in this case, some type of super stick lint roller, and I believe that Maniology also sells some sticky papers in that you can use to help you pull up the stamping in that, because you have to clean off your stamper. Okay, so if you don't know, when you first begin and you get your stamper, I usually take my lint roller, take off the top of my sticky stamper, and I usually just roll it a couple times on the stamper just to make sure there's no lint or anything that is on it. That is just my way of being able to prep it. Okay, so just a good place for you to start to be able to make sure you have some stuff that's laid down. I will be honest with you, I personally like to use some regular old nail polish remover to clean off my plates. Okay, but there are times when I don't have any of that. Yes, I do use regular acetone, and I have this one with the bought this nozzle at the beauty supply store so I can spray it, kind of squirt it on the plate, and to be able to wipe it right off, especially with my lint-free wipes in that. So I'm gonna show you this. I have two types of lint-free wipes. These are ones that are just regular old Scotch shop towels that I just cut up in squares, and then these here are a little more expensive. They are the Light Elegance cleansing squares, but as I told you all before, I am a licensed nail tech, so yeah, I'm able to purchase their products and that. So but giving you options. All right, people, so the one thing that I am about to do is be able to show you these wonderful, beautiful colors that they did send me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look and see what papaya looks like. So let me zoom you all in, because you definitely want to see how beautiful these colors in that are. Okay, all right, so papaya, this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to go ahead, and like I told you before, these are air dry color. So this is not hard gel. Oh, and then we have a piece of hair over here that's trying not to let us be great. All right, so I don't always use lacquer, but when I do, it will be this. And do you see the pigmentation on that? Okay, so that color there, people, is papaya. And that was just with one stroke coverage and with a nail lacquer nonetheless. So these swatch me's that are here allows you to be able to paint the polish across the top and see what it looks like for both black and white. But when I do go ahead and stamp, I will stamp the color right on top so that I can see exactly what the swatch would look like if it was over black polish versus what it was over white. So that's what this means when it says swatch me. Okay, all right, the next color that we're going to try is this pitaya, which is this very beautiful pink. So I'm probably going to give it a little bit of shake here. Okay, I try not to do too much shaking of my polishes. I try to like roll them in my hand and that. So let's go ahead and paint on pitaya to see exactly how beautiful this color is. Oh, look at that. Oh, I am so interested to see how this is going to look stamped on. Okay, beautiful, beautiful color. Okay, so that is pitaya, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're gonna keep going because they do actually dry really fast, because in addition to them being nail lacquers, I told you they're also stamping polish. Next we have mango sting, beautiful purple. So let's go ahead and polish that out. And when I do that, oh, look at how beautiful that is. I would definitely wear that as a base. Oh my goodness, that is definitely a base color that I would definitely want to wear on its own, because if you don't know, yes, I am privy to blues and purples if you have not figured that out yet. Okay, so look at the beauty of that. All right, one thing I like about that, guess what, people? I don't have to worry about trying to wait and put it in a UV LED. I don't have to. I can just, all I have to do is just make sure that I am waiting for it to air dry. And last but not least, this is number 16. This looks like it's just clear, but it's straight black lacquer and stamping polish. So I want to see what that looks like. Whoa, that is a rich black. Whoa, that is a rich black. So for those of you who may be even looking for a rich black just nail lacquer, man, you could buy this right here, because this boy right here is, wow, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting the pigmentation on that for black. That is absolutely insane with one coat coverage. And with black, oh, it's my second favorite color to wear, okay? Because nothing goes with black, white like black. There's all kind of jack black, eggshell black, off light black, blue black. There's just black, and there's just the lightest blackest of black. And guess what? I like all of them. All right, people, so let's go ahead, and what the next thing that we are going to do is that I'm going to take our little sample sticks here, and we are going to stamp some of our wonderful polishes on them. We're going to actually polish and stamp over them some of the stamping designs that we got. So all right, now friends, welcome back. So I thought that I was doing some trial and error, so that's why you see some of the polish in that here, so I could figure out exactly how it is I'm going to use this plate. So this etching right here actually got my attention, because you know why? It looks just like the start of an almond French, and it would be perfect if I don't have to draw those on all the time. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to stamp on almond Frenches today. All right, so I'm going to use some of these beautiful summer colors. So I want to let you know that when you have these open kind of etchings, you cannot be stingy with the polish. You definitely got to go in, you got to do what I'm about to show you now, and that is kind of be really generous with the polish, cover the entire image, okay? And then I'm going to kind of go in at a shallow angle with my card, and I'm going to gently pull it towards me so that the entire image is filled. We have that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and lay this down on my swatch stick. So all right, so there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We got the start of our almond Frenchie. And the only thing that I'm gonna do now to make this easy on myself is that I'm gonna back you up a little bit, is that I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna paint the rest of this on. So this, I think, would be awesome, especially if you have this plate and you are trying to put together some almond Frenches and you don't want to sit there and try and get that almond section completely straight and right. You don't have to. That's what this plate is for. All right, so there we go. We're gonna let that dry, okay? And then we're gonna move on to the next one. So just to show you all, I always try to go in with cleaning my stamping card here. Usually I usually use my gel cleaner on my stamping card. I do use the acetone in that as well, but acetone eats away plastic, and that's what this is, so you want to be careful about that. So my gel cleaner is just a mix of acetone and alcohol, and it seems to work better than me just putting straight acetone on it. So, but on the plates, I'm letting you know, I do put pure acetone because it just seems like it just, as you see that one swipe, it just cleans it better for me. We're gonna clean off our little stamping cube here, and we're gonna go in with the next swatch, which I'm probably gonna go in with this orange swatch, and I'm probably gonna use the purple over that because I'm interested to see how this mangosteen will stamp over this orange. So we're gonna put a generous amount of polish down. Okay, take our card, I'm gonna go in at a shallow angle, wipe it off, then I'm gonna pick up our stamping, then I'm gonna go ahead and hurry up and put that down. All right, we have that. So I want to show you something that I did make a mistake on. So if I bring you in, you'll be able to see that there's a shadow spot right there, and that's because when I pulled the card first off, I took away too much polish. So this is why I take my swatch sticks and I let them dry for the paint, and I paint a gel matte top coat over it and cure it in my lamp, because I'm gonna tell you how easy this is to fix this. I'm gonna take this, my gel cleanser, which is my mix of my acetone and my 91% alcohol, and all I'm gonna do is wipe that right off my swatch stick. Okay, so as you see, doesn't mess up my base, doesn't mess up my polish, and I can go in and we can try our stamp again. We try our design again. So let's wipe that off. Let's wipe off our little sticky stamping card here, get our cube ready to go. All right, so we're gonna go back in. We're gonna go back in with the mangosteen. Let's get a generous amount of polish. Okay, go in with our card, get our stamper ready, go in at a shallow angle, gently, I did it again. Let's do it again. Gently swipe. Did it do it again? Did I do it again? Yes, I did. Oh, gotta try it again. That's why I am trying to show you that, you know, this happens. There are struggles that happen, but you know, the more you become a proficient stamper, the better. So, but we're gonna try it again. Make sure the plate is nice and dry. That way you all get to see my little fluff ups in that, so that you don't feel like that you are, let me clean this plate a little more, because I don't really like having any type of residue on the plate when I'm stamping. Because that way you can see that, you know, hey, those of us who are out here using the products and that, we have issues with some of the products and stuff too, and I don't really want you to feel like, you know, you're just doing something wrong. Everybody seems like it's always only showing you the right way to do things. As you see, went in there with the shallow angle. All right, and I'm gonna come in, line up my Frenchie. Okay, and I'm gonna put that down. All right, now let me show you what I did do. I smudged this because look at that. See, y'all getting to see all my mistakes and stuff as well. I smudged it because I pressed it down and pulled it over to the side. That's not what you want to do. So again, I'm gonna take my alcohol and acetone cleanser, wipe that off, use my acetone by itself on my plate. Let's wipe that clean. Or rather, let's wipe it clean like this. Wipe it clean. Oops. Wipe it clean. Then we're also going to clean off our stamping card. Yep, and we're going to go back in, clean off our stamping cube. All right, then we're going to go back in and we're going to put a generous amount of polish on our image. Make sure you drop shallow angle, gently towards me, then gently rock it towards me. I'm going to take that. And we're going to be gentle in how we press down, line it up, press it down, no rocking, no rocking, no rocking. Good. What the fallujah? Okay, it's okay. I'm about to clean that up because I'm about to clean it up. And all I did was just take the mixture of my acetone and alcohol, and that's how I was able to clean up that little stray piece of polish that was over there. So, good thing I can do though is take the rest of this polish, and I can polish in my French, my almond Frenchie. I really wanted to see what this would look like, you know, especially since this is a season and these are such pretty bright colors. I thought about doing glitter Frenchies at first, but then I just changed my mind. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stick with the colors and see how they stamp out on each other, okay? Because sometimes that's really what we want to see. All right, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have the orange, and then we have orange and pink, and the pink and the pink and the orange, the purple and the orange stamped out thus far. Okay, so I am loving the fact that you can use stamping plates to be able to get different designs in that. So we are going to let them dry. I happen to be one of those people that I don't use regular polish over these. I like to use gel top coat. It is just something about gel top coat that I feel like it cures a myriad of nail sins, honey. All right, so what we are going to do is I'm going to let this completely dry for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and show you all what this looks like stamped over with the gel top coat to show you just how beautiful they look in the end. All right, now friends, we are at the end of our video, and I just want to thank the people over at Maniology for sending this wonderful bundle of things, just to let you know that, you know what, imagination is always at your fingertips, especially when you have the tools at your disposal. So anytime any of you are art challenged, go ahead, pick up a couple things from Maniology. And to help you beautiful people out, here's my code. And you also see it here down in the description box for you to be able to save some coin over at Maniology. You don't have to use my code, but it does help me feed back into the channel, so I would appreciate it if you do use it. Nevertheless, people, you can see here that my beautiful tricolor tropical almond Frenchies actually came out beautifully. Okay, all right, so you see them there in the top, which is probably gonna be my top right hand corner. Might be your top left by the time I switch and do all the beautiful editing that the wonderful world of the magic at my fingertips of Final Cut Pro gives me. Nevertheless, people, I want to tell you that don't be basic, just be original. Okay, basic and original are two very, very, very different things. So that's enough of me on my soapbox for today, and you know what it is that I'm about to say, people, and that is this: life is too short to have boring nails, so don't